You are listening to Studio MacGyver's Dragon Ball and Video Game Podcast.
What's going down, guys? It's your boy Studio MacGyver, and you are listening to Studio MacGyver's Dragon Ball and Video Game Podcast. Going through trials and tribulations, guys, so bear with me. I was recording the podcast and I thought I was doing my thing. I was all in it, and then I turned around, I looked at the fucking computer screen, and the shit just stopped recording. These are the fucking things that I deal with from, time to time when you do podcasts, when you do videos, and when you do all these type of things. So, I mean, it happens, I guess, but I'm fucking frustrated a little bit right now. So, I had the podcast pretty much done, and then, I thought I did, but that's how it goes sometimes. So, with that being said, guys, let's get into episode 121 of Dragon Ball Super. It was a fucking dope episode, and I always say this all the time. You hear me say, look, guys, it's about to get real. Shit's about to get this. It's going down. And, and I say that almost every fucking episode. But I'm going to say one more time, guys, and you won't hear it anymore from me. It is truly, truly, truly about to get real in these Dragon Ball streets. Episode 122 is going to be crazy, but 121 was equally that, because a couple things happened in this episode. We got Android 18. She was eliminated. She sacrificed herself to save 17. You also got fucking FRIEZA, my boy, actually fighting side by motherfucking side with the rest of the Xenoverse 7 team. Now, this brings me to ask you guys this question. What do you guys think is going to happen going forward? Because me, personally, it kind of looks to me like I'm looking at the Vegeta scenario all over again. I'm looking at a fighter who is starting to gel with, the rest of Universe 7, and maybe even develop some kind of bond or relationship with these guys and change the way he fucking feels or thinks going forward. Now, that's saying a lot when we talk about Frieza, because Frieza is a cold-blooded motherfucker. Okay, excuse my language, but that's what he is, man. Okay, and I still am not ready to put all my cards on the table when it comes to him doing something like that. But I'm gonna sit here and tell you guys that it's not gonna surprise me if it comes to that, especially after what's about to take place moving forward. Now, the Z team, Universe 7, whatever you want to call them, they went up against Dr. Pepperoni. I know, crazy name. They went up against him and what he liked to call himself, the ultimate quadruple merge. Okay, that's him. That's his robots, and all become one. This one super big ass giant being, or whatever you want to call it, but pretty powerful, actually too. It took everybody, including Frieza, to finish off this guy, and everybody had to transform and, basically reach their highest peak to take this motherfucker out. Now, let me just say real quick that I fucking love Frieza's transformation. I fucking love it. When he has his arms out to the side like that and the camera fucking rotates around him in a 360-degree angle, that shit is so fucking dope. It's fucking wet. When you guys hear me say the word wet, I mean fucking awesome. I mean lit. I mean all those things. This is just another word for that. So whenever you hear me say a motherfucker is wet, or he or she or whatever, no pun intended when I talk about the females. It's just, like I said, a term of endearment when I'm talking about that word. Okay. But yeah, man, I fucking love his transformation. And which brings me to something else I want to talk about in a second, and I'm gonna get to that in two shakes of a lamb's tail. But right now, let's finish up this episode. Pretty much 121 consisted of them going against this merged abomination, or whatever you want to call it, and they ended up taking him out. In the process, 18 was eliminated for sacrificing herself, but for the better good of the universe. Now, pretty much that was the episode. I mean, in a nutshell. And they give us a preview of next week, episode 122. And all I'm going to say is Vegeta is going to be going up against Jiren. Now, from the clips that I fucking saw, it looked like he was trying to make Jiren sweat a little bit. Now, it was only like, 5 seconds of fucking airtime that I saw, maybe 10 tops. But I don't know, man. We shall see. Jiren was talking mad shit at the end of episode 121, saying that, that's the last victory you guys are going to get and all this shit. You know what I mean? So Jiren's basically trying to tell these motherfuckers, look, I'm finna dog walk all of you motherfuckers. And we're going to find out. I cannot wait, because I think it's truly going to take everybody to take these guys out. Jiren and these motherfuckers are another plateau, especially Jiren. So we're going to see, man. Okay. Because Vegeta, in my opinion, if you ask me, he's not beating Jiren. Not in Super Saiyan God Blue. He's not doing it. You know what I mean? So, but hey, hopefully he reaches his version of Ultra Instinct, and, we can get into some gangster shit, but that has yet to be seen. But we will see, goddammit. We will see. So, yeah, on that note, that was that. So that's episode 121. And, can't wait for 122, because like I said, it's only Universe 11 and it's only Universe 7 left. You know what I mean? And I just can't fucking wait. It's going down. Now, let me get back to what I was about to talk about. And when I brought up Frieza's transformation, now I'm talking about Dragonball Fighter Z, or Dragonball Fighterz, sorry. But yeah, guys, each day that itches closer and closer to this day, I get more and more excited, and I can barely contain myself. Because it's just an awesome fucking game. It's going to be the game of the year, in my opinion, if you ask me. And the heart and soul that they've poured into this game, guys, it is just, it's unmeasurable. It is. I mean, they fucking did their research, and many of these guys are actually fans of the series. So, I mean, whenever you have a fan of something that is working on a title, I mean, you can almost rest assured that they're going to, do their damnedest to make that shit sparkle. And that's what they're fucking done. And, all the characters right now that are out, I got my squad, my 3-man team. It's going to be Frieza, it's going to be Super Vegeta, and it's going to be Tien Shinhan. That was my squad. I can't wait to put Tien out there in those Dragon Ball streets, make a lot of these haters eat their fucking words. And the reason why I love competitive fighting games so much is because you can pick whoever you fucking want, and you can master that character, and you can make them able to beat anybody. You can put up against anybody. It's all about skill. Okay. And nobody's going to be shitting on Tien when I got the controller in my fucking hand. They're not going to do it. I'm not going to allow it. He's too awesome of a character. His moves are so dope. He's very unique, man. He's separate from everybody else, man. He's his own dude, and he's fucking wet. And I'm going to expose all those fucking haters out here in these Dragon Ball streets online. I can't fucking wait to get good, get in that lab, get to practicing, getting my combos and everything down. Ooh, so excited. But yeah, man, it's these guys poured their heart and soul to the game, and the DLC, I can pretty much rest assured that they're going to take care of that when it's time to come. Anything that they have to do with supporting this game, I mean, I'm not losing any sleep, because I know they're going to do their due diligence. They're going to fucking do the best thing that they can do for this game. They've already done it already. And just when I thought I knew this or I knew that, they hit me with some other shit. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of Brawly fans out there who are a little salty because, they just knew he was going to be in the game, and he's not. But look, guys, don't trip. You know what I mean? I got a feeling that he's going to make an appearance in this game. I mean, it's probably going to be DLC, but look, I see Brawly in this game. I really do. I'm not really a big fan of his, but I know a lot of you guys out there are. And I think they're going to put him in the game. Same thing with Bardock. I think Bardock is going to eventually make an appearance in this game. In some DLC, because like I said, this game is going to be a big game, very big game, and they're going to be supporting this game. We're going to see it in esports. You're going to see it all over, just like Street Fighter. I think that this could possibly be, that next big thing. You know what I mean? That next big game that, becomes a phenomenon where everybody's, playing this, and they are supporting this title like from years and years to come. That's what I truly think as far as the competitive fighters go. That's just me from the outside looking in. Do you guys think otherwise? If so, hey, hit me up. Let me know. I'm always on Twitter. You can hit me on Facebook as well. Let's do this. But yeah, man, I'm just excited right now as a gamer and as a Dragon Ball fan. This is, and then Xenoverse 2 we got some new news there. Got a couple of tidbits. One of them being that they're going to actually have, what's this? What am I looking for here? They're going to make it possible to take the characters that are already in the game, the regular Dragon Ball characters, and you're going to be able to do some things with these guys. And what I mean when I say that is you're going to be able to change colors of their outfits, maybe even change outfits, and then even change moves and Z-Souls. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a limit to this or not, because they were saying something about it could be a limit to certain characters or whatever, but we're going to see, man, because if that's true, and if they allow, some of these other characters that you can change some moves, and I could definitely tell you right now what I would do off top. I would take Tien and I would fucking change out his charge up already, because his charge up is pretty weak. It's not the strongest charge up, and I never understood that. Why would you give him a weaker charge up? You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. But there's definitely some things I would change with some of these characters. And then, Jiren is coming, and we don't know too many moves when it comes to Jiren that he does. You know what I mean? So it might come to the point where, look, what moves do you think best fit Jiren if you had to assign moves to him? And if you could change that up a little bit, that'd be fucking dope. So I mean, just a couple examples, but looking forward to playing this because Jiren is coming. I mean, you got the new Android 17. You got a lot of things coming, man. And that's also coming out in February. I didn't know at first. I couldn't really confirm that, but it has definitely been confirmed that in February sometime, probably late February, but who knows. But definitely look for that in February, guys. So it's definitely going to be kind of crucial out here in these video game streets because, man, I mean, you got Street Fighter coming out on the 16th, January 16th, the arcade edition, finally coming. My girl, Sakura, who I cannot wait to play. And then you got Dragon Ball Fighterz 10 days later. And then after fucking that, February, you got motherfucking the new shit, the new DLC for Xenoverse 2. And I forgot to mention that in February also, you got I'm tripping. I was going to say The Last Guardian, but I meant to say Shadow of the Colossus. Okay. $40 game. You guys need to pick that shit up if you've never played it. If you have played it, I shouldn't even have to say anything. You guys are probably going to buy this motherfucking game because it is a fucking classic. So many big things coming. I mean, I'm going to be pretty busy with Dragon Ball Fighterz though, for the majority. That's going to be the majority, of love on my plate. So let's just say I had a fucking plate and I wanted to eat and I'm like, look, I'm hungry as fuck. Let me put some shit on my plate. Oh, what do y'all have in this kitchen? Oh shit, you got Dragon Ball Fighterz, you got fucking Xenoverse 2 in this bitch, and you got some Street Fighter Season 3. Okay, well, the meat of the fucking plate, the fucking the ham and the turkey and shit, that's gonna be Dragon Ball Fighterz. All right. And then, the side pieces like the macaroni and cheese, that's Street Fighter, you know what I mean? Then you got, some corn over here, that's Xenoverse, and you know what I mean? And then, hey, you want some cake afterwards, right? Okay. Well, go on and give me some of that motherfucking Shadow of the Colossus right there, baby. That's my fucking plate. Okay. I'm going to have mad content with Dragon Ball Fighterz, mad content. Okay. Getting into this game, guys, and just trying to get as good as I can possibly get. I'm going to challenge the fuck out of myself with this game. Trying to become the best of the best in this game and see how far I can go with some of these pros out here. You know what I mean? This is the only game that's made me really feel like this. Street Fighter is the only other game. You know what I mean? When soccer is here, that's it, man. And it's just prepare. I'm telling you right now, prepare. If you see a motherfucker with Tien, FRIEZA and Vegeta as a 3-piece team, please, drink some Gatorade, eat some cereal, get ready because it's going down. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I mean, because I'm really stubborn when it comes to new fighting games too. Like, I got a lot of friends that are saying, yo, when you get it, man, let's just get in a party and let's fight. I'm like, look, man, when I get this game, okay, you're going to look up at my gamer tag and you're going to see me online and you're going to see me playing Dragon Ball Fighterz, but don't don't try to join my, you know what I mean? Don't try to send me an invitation and try to fight me or whatever, right? I'm not doing it. Because I'm going to be in the fucking lab and I'm not coming out of there until I feel at least, you know what I mean, 70% comfortable with what I've picked up from, being in the lab and practicing. All right. So that's just how I am, when it comes to fighting games, man. I just don't want to get out there and just free for all because, look, I'm trying to figure some shit out. And that's what your boy is going to do. You know what I mean? And you guys out there listening, hey, please don't be afraid to hit me up because I'm definitely going to be reaching out to some of you guys, and feel free to reach out to me when this game comes out, and even before then, you know what I mean? Because I'm always looking for people to play with, and I'm going to be definitely when this game comes out. So, but that's without fucking question. All right. Christmas is around the corner. Matter of fact, when you guys hear this podcast, it will be fucking Christmas. So I do want to say a happy Merry Christmas to everybody out there listening to this when you do listen to it. And I hope everybody has a fucking dope ass New Year. Matter of fact, it will be the fucking New Year when you hear the podcast after this. So it's two special podcasts back to back. You know what I mean? Being one Christmas, being one going to be around New Year. So yeah, man, I if you guys want to holler at me, I always say this all the fucking time though. You can hit me on Twitter at Studio MacGyver. I'm also available on the Facebook page at Studio MacGyver. Also, don't forget to Instagram your boy at Studio MacGyver 79. Okay. A lot of shit to see on there, things to do. You know what I mean? Pretty soon, guys. In the next 6 months or so, I'm looking to start a store for merchandise. I basically t-shirts. Some people are like sneakerheads and shit, and they love their sneakers and everything like that. I love t-shirts, man. I love my t-shirts, all kind of different t-shirts. And most of the t-shirts that I, like to wear are like anime based or video game based themed t-shirts. That's what I fuck with. A lot of Dragon Ball shit, of course. There's some Berserk in there, love me some Berserk. And somebody, speaking of Berserk, I hate trollers online. I really fucking do, man. I mean, because it's almost like you have to believe them because you hear it and you get crunk and you get excited, but then you find out, man, it can't be right. Somebody fucking the other day was saying that Berserk season 3 was coming out December 22nd. I was like, stop it, because I think season 2 ended in the summer of 2017. So if anything, we weren't going to get another season until summer. So, but stop it. You know what I mean? Just stop it. But yeah, I mean, Berserk is another dope series you guys should check out. There's a lot of shit. There's a fucking anime season 1, which I think came out in 1997. I think it's about 20 some odd episodes long. There's also 3 movies who basically break down the story or clump in those that's first season and distribute them through 3 movies. So you can watch those. And then there's also the actual new anime that came out not too long ago. I watched it on Crunchyroll, but you can probably find it somewhere else. But there's season 1 and season 2 already out. A lot of people bitch about the animation, but it doesn't bother me. I'm cool with it. I'm just a fan of the series anyway. But definitely check Berserk out if you don't know about it. Definitely, it's not for everybody. It's definitely very graphic. It's very dark, and it's not for everybody. But I like it. I like a lot of dark shit from time to time, and it's my baby. So I fuck with Berserk. I fuck with Guts and the whole clique, the Band of the Hawk. But anyway, that's just a little push out there from your boy to check out Berserk. What else, man, been going on? My Hero Academia. I think I talked a little bit about this last episode, about them putting out a game on the Nintendo Switch and the PS4. That shit looks breathtaking. Can't wait to play that. So happy to be a fucking PS4 owner, to fuck with Sony, man. You know what I mean? We still get the love, as far as the games are concerned or whatnot. And I'm going to pick up a Nintendo Wii. I'm really close, guys. I'm really fucking close to picking up, not a Nintendo Wii, a Nintendo Switch. I'm really close to picking up a Nintendo Switch. Just waiting for a couple more games and then I will jump in. Okay, I'm close though. But I'm trying to wait, man, because maybe, you know how, game companies do. They put out a game system, and then as soon as you buy that system, you wait a while, and then you buy it. Guess what? 2-3 months later, guess what happens? Oh, introducing the Slim, Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? And all this other shit, an external battery and all this shit. I'd be so motherfucking mad if that was the case. So I'm trying to hold off and see if there's any news. And if I can get wind of something like that happening, then I'll pump my brakes and I'll wait till that one drops and I'll actually get that one, because I'm kind of nervous about that battery not being external. Something goes wrong with it fucking pops, anything, just whatever, you're fucked. So I don't know how they are with their warranties and shit like that too. But, usually that type of shit goes bad after the warranty is over anyway. So, I've had plenty of experiences that way when we're talking about Microsoft. So yeah, don't let me get into that bullshit. But it is what it is, guys. Those are the type of things we go through as gamers sometimes, but it's all good because we do it for the love and not the hate. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much going to do it for me, guys, in this episode. Wanted to talk a little bit about, of course, Dragon Ball Super, and then just the excitement that I have for Dragonball Fighterz has just been, it's just been crazy. I wanted to play it so bad. I want the game so bad, it almost hurts. I mean, it really does. It almost fucking hurts. If I think about it too long, I get fucking depressed because it's so close yet so far away. So I try to do other things to keep myself busy and, until this game comes out, because this game is going to, I'm telling you guys, this game is going to be the shit, and I'm going to be all up in it. And I hope you will be too. I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a fucking Happy New Year. It's been a year. This podcast has been around. I started it around the same time last year, guys. It was late January, actually. So it's almost been a year. So I just want to say thank you to all the listeners, all the new listeners, and all the listeners who don't even fucking know I'm here, but will eventually come out to find that there's a podcast about video games and anime and Dragon Ball, and they will fucking grow to love me as well. And I want to say I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.